Hi. So today is Sunday, January 14th, and we are 2 weeks into my 2018 budget. I just got paid Friday, so it was the first pay of 2018, but because I got paid the end of December, I started my budget with that paycheck because I knew it was going to cover me in 2018, so it was like 2018 money. So I started my budget with that last pay in December. But I just got paid this past Friday, and so I paid my bills, and I got two wins. I got two accomplishments. So just going back, I got paid Friday, and we get paid every couple of weeks, every 2 weeks, like most Americans. And what I do on payday is I pay my bills during the day before I get off work, because when I get off work, I'm in just got paid Friday night mode, and I want to spend some money. So I make sure before I leave work I get my bills paid. Some of them are on auto pay, but some are not. So the ones that are not on auto pay, then I pay through the app, I pay online, or I call the company and I make the payment over the phone. But I make sure I do that before I leave work Friday, so I just don't blow my money without having my bills paid. So I did that on Friday, and I got two wins. So the first win is that when I did my budget for the last pay in December, I knew I was going to have some left over. Well, I actually had more left over than what I thought I was going to have, because I forgot that we had three pays in December, and whenever there's three pays in 1 month, they don't take out of our check for health insurance. So there are no health insurance premiums paid out of that third, like a bonus check almost. Um, so yeah, I had some extra money left over, and I didn't blow it. I did spend a little extra like on home stuff, but I did not spend it all, so I still had a cushion in my account. So that was one win. And then I'm going to get to the second win, because I want to go through, I have my budget in front of me. I want to go through some of the line items on my budget and tell you what I paid, basically. So first off is tithes and offering, because I am a believer, I'm a Christian, and I don't like that word, but it's the word that most people recognize. So I believe in paying tithes and offering. God blessed me with this job. He blessed me to get make money, so I pay my tithes and I give my offering to my church. So tithes and offering are paid. Rent, my management company for my apartment does not take partial payments on rent. They want it all up front, so at the same time, all at once. So I set money aside, like half of my rent aside. I'll set it aside in each check, so the next month that it's due, the money's already there. So that's taken care of. I paid my car note early. I'm going to talk about that later too. I paid my car note early, so that's taken care of. Car insurance taken care of. Cell phone bill handled. Light bill handled. Gas bill, here's the second win. So I don't have the app yet, but I'm going to download the app. So I was calling the company to pay my gas bill over the phone. So the agent says, well, ma'am, you don't have a balance on your account. Do you still want to pay it? And I was, for a second, I thought, oh, girl, you got some extra money. But I said no, because eventually the bill is going to come out, so you may as well go ahead and pay it. So I told her, yeah, I'm going to pay it anyway. So now I have a credit on my account, and the bill's coming out in a couple of weeks, but now there's a credit on my account. It's going to be applied, and I have a fixed amount that I pay each check. So the credit is just going to build up, because at some point I'm going to be paying more than what my bill actually is. So that's handled, and that's a win. I have one line on my budget for like my streaming services, the Netflix, the Hulu, HBO, anything with iTunes. I have it all on one line, because even when you add it up, the amount is minimal. So I just dump it all on one line and call it iTunes/streaming. So I have that there. I paid my credit card bill. I paid my store credit card bill. took care of that. And I have money set aside for my groceries and my car, gas in my truck. And what I did was I went back to Dave Ramsey's method. I read a couple of his books. Well, I read his book a couple of times. And he suggests using the envelope method, where you put money in an envelope and you assign the envelope for whatever you need it for, whether it's light, gas, kids, groceries, or whatever. I don't use the envelope because it's just too bulky. I use these paper clips that I got from the office supply store. These paper clips, you write what it's for on the tab, and then I keep it in my wallet. So I have two of those. I have one for my grocery money, and I have one for my gas money for my truck. And I don't know where you are, but in Michigan, if you pay for your gas with cash, you're going to be paying less per gallon. So I'm saving there too. So I have those two things in my wallet for my grocery and my gas. And I noticed that if I'm swiping my card in a grocery store, I'm going to go spend over my grocery budget. But if I'm just using the cash that I have assigned for groceries, and it's just me, cash assigned for groceries, then I'm not going to spend more than what I need to. So that's taken care of. What else? Cell phone bill, like gas. Yeah, everything is done. Everything is done. Everything is accounted for. So all that's left in my bank accounts is just for savings. So I'm good to go. But I wanted to go back and talk to you about my car note. So I watched the video on YouTube. It's called, I think it's called How to Pay Your Mortgage, your 30-year mortgage off in 5 to 7 years. I'll put the link in the description bar. But the video talks about how you can utilize a line of credit to pay off your home mortgage early. And the way that the process works, it can be used for any loan basically that will allow you to make principal only payments on your balance. So when I saw that video, first thing I thought about was me wanting to pay off my SUV. So I called my car lender to find out if they accept interest only payments, because car loans are different from mortgages, whereas sometimes, depending on the lender, they will allow you to make principal only payments and sometimes they won't. So you just have to call and check to find out if that loan is set up that way. Mine is, however, I have to make the interest payment that's accrued for the month. So when I called the other day, I think the interest that accrued was like $30 or so. So she said I'd have to make that $30 payment that would get applied towards interest, and any other payment I made after that will be applied towards the principal. So that's a possibility. I may utilize that method to pay off my truck sooner. And I called my bank to talk to them about a line of credit. I didn't apply for one, but I wanted to talk to them about what their options are, what the limits are, you know, how it works, just to consider and do more research, because I really do want to get this truck paid off. I really don't want another car payment. So that's my goal for the rest of this month. I'm going to do more research and try to plan it out to see if it's going to work in my situation. I think it will, but I've got to really dig down and look at my numbers hard and see what line of credit I may need to apply for, how high I need my limit, and just kind of map the whole thing out. So that's what I'm going to be doing this month, and by February I will have a plan in place if I'm going to utilize it or not, if I'm going to go a different route. I'll let you know, but that's my plan, to research if I can utilize that line of credit methodology to pay off my other debt. And if it can work for me, that's good, because what it'll do is it'll allow me to pay off my truck faster, so I can then focus on my second goal of buying a home. And then since I'll know that it already works with the car loan, I would even utilize that with the home mortgage. Does that make sense? So yeah. So I'm going to be looking into that in January and make a decision because I'm excited and I'm optimistic. It's just what it's just 2 weeks in, but I'm optimistic that I'm going to hit those goals this year. Hopefully, the first half of the year will be excellent. My birthday is in June, so that'll be like perfect birthday present if I hit my goal, at least one goal by my birthday. So that's perfect. So I'll let you all know where I stand on that in the upcoming videos. But so far, so good. I got 2 wins with that credit on my gas bill and the extra money in my savings account because of the additional money I had from not paying healthcare premium out of my check in December. So that's where we are. So now you know some things that are listed in my budget. As the videos progress, I may even go a step further and like do a video of my budget. I don't know, but we'll see. But at least you know what's in my budget now. And it's the standard budget. Everybody has, you know, some kind of loan or car payment. Everybody has lights, gas. Everybody has a grocery bill. Everybody has a cell phone bill right now. So nothing spectacular. I just like the way that I do it because it allows me to see the full year in advance, and I can plan for any excess or shortages that I may foresee throughout the year. So I'm partial. I like the way I do it. So I may show you that in an upcoming video. So that's where we are. Not much to update you on, but I will have more updates in February because of that line of credit that I'm researching. And yeah, I'll keep you posted. So I don't have church today. We have church on Saturday nights. So I'm going to relax this afternoon and get ready for work on tomorrow morning. So hope you have a good day, and I'll see you later. Bye.